Hello, everyone. My name is Brady, and welcome to How I Won the First Season of PDF, a draft league owned by myself and my good friend Austin. And we did low tiers for this season. So it's been a while since I've uploaded on YouTube. I started uploading IPL 14 videos. I still record all of them. I just never uploaded them because due to time management. I've been playing a lot more draft leagues. I think I've played 8 more since then, which is sick. And I just recently won my first one, which probably I had the hardest players, I want to say, in this one, like the biggest competition. So you're gonna see I got lucky in some parts of how I won this journey. But yeah, I could upload my IPL 14, 15, and now we're on 16, which is crazy. And most of the players are in PDF, which is sick. But yeah, this video is just how I got here. I won my first draft league, so I just thought I'd make a video. It's 1 a.m. There's no one in my college right now. It is Sunday before Thanksgiving. Everyone's moved out, and I'm bored. So I thought I'd make a video of how I won it. So in the draft, we had about 16 people, and I had the first overall pick. I mean, I'm not the first overall pick. What am I saying? I had my first overall pick. I should say that. I bet I'm stumbling already. I did the 14th, and some things that were spotting my eyes were Lycanroc Dust was the mon I wanted to use the most, or one of these 19 fun mons. But then I saw my good friend Gallade still left on the board. I was looking at Cleaver too. Cleaver went one pick before me. And Gallade is a mon for myself I have used countless of times, right? Um, Sharpness is just broken. I had it with Terra in the last league I used it, which I got to finals. And Psycho Cut and Sacred Sword are just all the moves you really need with this. So I knew it was a no-brainer for me. I have experience of it. It's busted with this 125 attack. You have a good move called Agility. You can just run Adamant every week, and you don't need any more attack because it comes 135 base power. And then on the way back, I decided to go with Rabambi. Rabambi was a fast sticky webber with my team because I wanted one of the best bonds with speed because speed is very, very low, right? Especially this live tier. So I said, screw it. Let's go for Rabambi at that time. It's a fairy user because I wanted a decent fairy at the time. So I'm with that. Next, I got Qwilfish Asui. Qwilfish for me was a necessary one. I want a good defensive Pokemon with Eviolite and Intimidate. Something I've wanted to try for a long time. It was very overpriced for a lot of people, but I really thought this mon was really good at the time. So I took that. Next, I need my Steel. One with Doublade. Come on, Natdex. Natdex draft. Oh, I should make a box. New box. Yeah. Delayed. Put this to Natdex draft. You can see how organized I am. I've got Rabambi, Qwilfish, right, and Doublade. Steel types are very limited with Doublade. I knew what this thing can do. It's a mon I've wanted to try too. I wanted to try these two in particular, and this is like perfect. This is Yami, one of the goats. He has a lot of cool fighting moves as well. Destiny Bond, which is sick. Okay move pool. Shadow Sneak for priority. That was good and toxic. Next one I went with was Seismitoad. I always have had a water ground, and Seismitoad was very good, I thought. Still 17 points, and as you can see, this was 20, 19, 14, 13, 17. I'm already going bankrupt, but Seismitoad is a mon that gives me Stealth Rocker. Not many mons can get grass moves, so I thought at the time, but everything gets Trailblaze, I find out. Next, I grabbed Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum is a very important piece. Saw this thing at 12 points, which I tiered. It probably should have been higher, like 14 or 13. Rockhead and Red Smash. Very critical. Just DD. And those 6 I thought were good. Next, I want to go with my first Terra Captain, Chatot. Great mon, I thought, for its value of 5. And Terra gets this cool move called Shatter and Boom Burst. The abilities suck, but I thought that was fine. I thought Chatot was cool. Let's set up low on points, so I'm with Reboot. Reboot Libero. It's a fun, funky mon. Sadly, doesn't get core change or Pyro Ball, but it gets every other funny little thing that Cinderace gets, basically. Then we get Sucker Punch. I thought Reboot would be a very good, fantastic role to fit in with these ones. I actually grabbed Chatot a little later. I grabbed Eel with it and Arctibax. Right. Eel I thought was very cheap. There's no weaknesses. Levitate, right? It can fill a role. It's being tanky and providing support to the team. And then I had Arctibax, which I had, of course, Baxcalibur in my first ever draft league, not last. I've used Bax since then. I thought this mod would be cool. Can't get burned. Eviolite too. I guess I have way too many Eviolite mons. Might have to drop some stuff. I don't think this draft was at all good. I realized Arctibax, you don't get DD. You don't get Earthquake. You don't get Glaive Rush. You get Icicle Spear. Do you get Scale Shot? No. It doesn't get a lot of the funny tools that Bax gets, which was my mistake on getting him. And rolling into the first battle of the season, I went against one of my good friends, Forax. Never fought him before. Alright. As he has a Zygarde 10 that just killed my whole team. Palisand, Comfey, Mesprit, Registeel, and Serena. Looking at Forax's team, what else was I expecting? He didn't bring Quillfish or Bolton. I know he didn't have Pyro at the time. But yeah, I knew Zygarde 10% was gonna be very scary. So yeah, let's real quickly go over my team builder. Tanky Quillfish, Throat Spray, Terrifier, hit the Cha-Cha, right? Rabambi too many times as a support Rabambi set for Gallade, because Gallade can just go nuclear. Once I get under the Tailwind, defensive Seismitoad, do Blade. So yeah, that was a curse. Comfey comes out here, and I see Sing his Boots, and it just goes for the Defog, which is a smart play by Bo, right? Just wanting to let me get Teep Spike up. I realized this thing is more of a nuisance than I thought. This castle, and then he gets the poison on me, which is very bad. Chatter, I need the confusion. I get my boost, but don't get it, which is a crime. Gets a Shore Up off. As I get an SD, I Shadow Sneak, doesn't do much, and then gets another hit in the confusion. I guess the confusion doesn't really do much. I have to sack this thing, right? As it finally gets hit with confusion, and I have to kill this thing straight off the bat with Stabbers for 3. And I realize, shit, this ain't good. As I easily take this, Lumpy doing its job right here. Step in my nuts, 78. I see it's Scarf. I'm like, okay, interesting. I always have a free switch into Jaleel, the Quillfish. And now I realize I don't really have a switch into you. As he DDs. Thankfully, I'm not just gonna let him DD. Earthquake still does a ton, so I thought Earthquake was a play. Knockoff gets off my Eviolite, which is pretty bad. And I get up a Spike, which is awesome. Throw a Lumpy as he makes a brilliant double play. And here is where I choke. I think he's going for the U-turn again. And he goes for the Power Whip. I'm like, are you kidding me? Let's get at my support, right? I go for Moonblast, actually. I go for Moonblast. And then I think I go for a T-Wave. No, I go into Jaleel. It's been a minute since I played this game. This was the first week of the season. This was like a good 2.5 months, 3 months ago. Fast off of EQ, and it's just going to be gaining health. Pain Split, not really good play. T-Wave comes out on this thing, which isn't good. So it goes for another T-Wave as I go for another Spike. Skip this. Slam. Another Pain Split. Need to keep this thing low enough. And I I go into this thing, go for Moonblast, Stun Spore, Sticky Web, Heavy Slam, Sash, Tailwind, Sacred Sword kills you. Mesper comes out. I have to SD here, but didn't think this thing got play rough. Now I only have one turn of Tailwind. Ice Slash kills you. But Comfy always just draining kisses me and kills me, which is pretty bad. Bullfish. Free kiss. I should have gone for Pain Split. I lose pretty bad. I thought that was a bad loss for me. This thing didn't even really hit the field. Played around that pretty badly. Um, yeah, that was my first battle. Didn't go well, according to plan. So I said, you know what? I need to do a whole new team. I don't really like this. I don't think I'm going to win many games with Bombi. Not I want to try. Lumpy, I've dropped you twice. Let me drop you a third time. Chatot, for things to go well, I need more points. You're going to have to go. You two Reboot, you two Eel, and you two Arctibax. Right, I'm sitting with these 4 Pokemon. What's the first thing I add is Swampert. I know what Swampert does. I've used Swampert pretty recently. I used Mega Swampert twice. Swampert's just, in my opinion, much better. And the main thing is I wanted that Lumpy doesn't get is Flip Turn. Don't get me wrong, Seismitoad's good and all. I don't think I need to drop it here, but I wanted Swampert in particular. I saw Swellow on the board. Knew Swellow was good. It's a beast. It was only 13 points. High special attack. Needed a Boom Burst Mon, I felt like. Flying Stab, very good. Fit well with the team. Nice, yeah, heck yeah. Next, I wanted to go for my Terra Captain. I picked up was Rapidash at 8 points. We had a Terra Cap at 8, right? 8 points, and Rapidash was there. Didn't get drafted, Rapidash G. Chose Electric, Ground, and Fairy. This was all my Terra points too, because you had only at 8. 105 speed tier, which is nice. And I'm like, I'm happy with what I have. Now for the rest of my roster. I want to show you guys my record. I picked up Leavanny, Persian. Leavanny I thought was great for webs. Give me webs so I don't have to just rely on everything. Persian, which I thought was sick for 3 points, 115 speed tier. Technician, T-Wave, pretty good. And Love Disc at one point was just a troll pick. My team name was the Love Disc Ball. Speed, and I'm like, it's Wish, that's cool. And it gets Flip Turn. Flip Turn was sick. Whirlpool, Toxic, Protect, Wish. It's a funny mon for 1 point. And this was the team I was rolling with, right? For the rest of the season. I didn't make any more transactions. All my transactions were confidence. So, yeah, this was what I was rocking with. That was our own one, needed to get back on the field. Sorry, I had a cough. I am a bit sick, too. But I felt like recording a video. And my next, oops, as you guys, don't look on the right side. It's not against Evader. It was against Jeb before he dropped out. As he has a very scary Regidrago, Vikavolt with webs, Claydol for spin, Mimikyu we're very scared of. Tropius, knew this thing would be a threat. Tropius, very scared of that. And Magneton. He didn't bring a Tentacruel, which I was very scared of. I knew that was on his team at the time. And yeah, I was pretty scared of that in general because it did destroy my team. In the mocks I did. So we have reoccurring after Berserk. Didn't even know it, but I need to read more of the manga. I thought it was a cool name for a horse. Reoccurring. Terra Fairy, play rough, Zen Headbutt, Sword Stance, high horsepower. I need that for Regidrago, because Regidrago, if you don't have a fairy, it's game over. Swampert Scarf here looked very good. As you can see, I outspeed his whole team with the Scarf Swampert set. Lex Leavanny. She always gets Leavanny. Focus Sash, Webs, Triple Axle, which is nice. Knockoff, Leaf Blade. Delayed Assault Vest. This was an Assault Vest week for me. I thought it was good for Tentacruel, also for Vikable, take a hit pretty well. Spec Swallow. Jeb dropped this thing in free agency after the first, not even before, right after the draft, he dropped it. I picked it up. He used it IPL 15. And he did really well with it, so I thought it was a good nickname. And then, of course, a defensive Spadef, Jaleel, the Coalfish as well. He's a lot more Spadef mons. So yeah, let's get into the battle. They lead off with my Scarf, Jinbei, and I'm like, it's okay. He's probably going for Webs turn 1. I don't think he's going for T-Bolt. And then I make a brilliant read here. I'm like, Heat Wave. I don't remember if I always killed that. Cool thing is, this was Akaberry Vikable. It said I killed. I didn't think it was Akka at the time. Thought it was just a Hurricane. Was a smart play. I'm pretty sure it didn't matter. But I killed that. I had no clue. Dizzy. That's a good nickname. Val. I'm always switching. Flip turns. I'm faster, so you guys see. And I can go into Leavanny. Right. So he gets up rocks. And I know Triple Axle is free as fuck here. I get to kill this thing's disguise, I thought. A ton of damage on Regidrago. Almost kill Vikavolt. If this thing comes in, I destroy you. And Claydol gets destroyed by Triple Axle. So that was my play and a half. As I get to Keyberry. Yeah, that's crazy. It lives. I switch out here. Terra Blast, not very scary. Tailwind, as I kill it, as Coalfish gets a kill. Swords Dance, which is very scary, but I get the poison here. I remember this. Which is low-key huge. Play Rough does not knock me out, and Barbarage gets it in range where another poison is. And that poison was critical. So Vikavolt comes out, kills my Coalfish. That's fine. Coalfish did its job. And I bring out Jeb Y, the Swallow. Just click boom, save here. And then here comes the Regidrago. Dragon Energy just kills me straight up. No reason to overpredict here. And I can just go do Terra Fairy. Play it all. Just gets... It's not like that too well, and I can kill with another one, but I want to play it safe here. Just in case it does outspeed it. Flip turn kills you, and I bring in Rapidash again. I win this game 4-0, so I have a +1 differential, which is sick as heck, because I'm now back on the win board. Sorry about that. Just sick. As I said sick like 5 times. Big W I needed. And next we're going against Parker. Which Parker was new to Draft League, right? I knew, and I saw some things where I could take advantage here. This draft panel. Pull up the paste in a second. That's the same paste. Oh, so basically, my computer broke. So I have a new computer, so I don't have all the sets saved. I usually save it all. So let's see what we're working with here. Spec Swallow again, pretty standard. I don't have a special attacker on my team. My team's very fucking bad, in my opinion, still. But I know, for me, it's one big thing of how I got forced to the finals is I knew how to use this team. Felt very comfortable. Right. Piloting it is one big way how you win. Because if you know how to pilot your team, you're safe. Assault Vest for camera up. I remember that. Scarf, recurring. Healing Wish, which is awesome. Defensive Coalfish, it does a job. Set up spikes, a D-Bond. Expert Belt, Aqua Cut, of course. You know, for this thing. For Mega Camera Up, which is very scary. Practice Terragraphs. What was it? I said I'll say Terra Fairy. I've been putting random things in here. So to reflect, I go for a Barbarage because I don't have a Darkwing, which was my mistake. And Trick Room. Set up a spike. I go into do Blade here. He makes a prediction and a half, but I realize it's not. Both these two are weak to ground, which they don't synergize as good as I think. Fireball, that does nothing. Like shit. This ain't good. He's here for EQ again. Trick Room goes off. Let me go for a nice boom burst. But he is a soul vest. And I do not kill. But thankfully, Swallow does not die. It lives another day. I go for a boom burst. And he switches thinking he takes that well better. Doesn't. By Cryogonal. Here comes Braviary. I need to switch here. Go back into Jaleel. Esper Wing. I'm immune. I'm a dark type. Go for Barbarage because I still don't have a dark move. Hurricane hurts like a truck. Suing Braviary is very scary. At the time. And DD, goodbye. And at the time, I didn't know when he drafted this that these two don't work together. They don't because this thing is in the air, which sucks because expanding force, very sick. You're going to my switch in. Eat that very well, of course. And I'm pretty sure it's go for flip, right? Yep, flip, easy flip. Go into Swallow, put the pressure on. Mega Camera comes out, and I go back to Swampert here. Flamethrower, eat that. And here comes Maractus. I go for a knockoff here, because isn't Sing Storm Drain? Or Water Burp? Yeah. Yeah. Terra Grass. Petal Blizzard. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Jaleel just takes it. Barbarage. No poison. I gotta sag off my new blade here. Does well. His job. And then I can just go back into Spec Swallow and kill Mega Camera up easily. It's not a roll now. Here comes Maractus. You don't want to take a boom burst either. And Swallow is just going to pick off 3 kills at the end. Swallow's a fucking demon. At this point, it's my MVP. Delay didn't even really hit the field. Same with this. But that's okay. Swallow just did his job. AV Granbull is very good work by him. For the Swallow. Commend him on that. Very scary about that situation. We go to Parker. Parker did turn around his season. He was 0-4 and then came back. I think he got 3 wins. So I was happy for him. Cool guy. I'm glad he got into the league. Happy to see that. Next we go against my main arch nemesis, Lex. And this is the first time I'm bringing Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum hasn't come to a game. So, yeah. This is what we were working with. Expert Belt set against Lex. Fire Punch for Fortress. She had a Fortress. She brought a 2, yep. Lex changed her team a lot after, so I don't know what she specifically had. She did bring her top 3 in Crobat, Tauros, Leon, Terra, Poison, Jellicent, and Fortress. Terra Electric for the Jellicent. I think there's something else, but I don't remember. Spec Swallow, Modest, Heatwave, U-Turn, Hurricane, Boomburst, Jaleel, Tanky, a defensive, special attacking Swampert. I was very scared of Will-O-Wisp Hex. Then Tyrantrum, Head Smash, Drag Claw, Fire Fang, DD, Jolly. I'm pretty sure I had sped something by 1 point with this set. I think Crobat once I got a DD up. Yes, that's what it was. So, scrappy, yeah. As Terra Poison comes out, I go for Boomburst. Stone Edge. Does it knock me out? And Swallow is a fucking demon. Comes out, right? I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to sack Swallow at this point. Volt Switch. Yeah. Got a good chunk of damage off on this thing. Got this thing 12%. Okay, so you did a good job. Monster. And I'm like, so I was hovering over SD or Play Rough. I'm like, she has Switch Apps Umbreon. But she knows I do this set of thing. Foul play, dead. She's like, yes. Thank you. Good night, horse, because Law was telling her to put that on there. Shit. I'm playing behind. Let's up Spike. T-Wave comes out. Wish. Get another Spike off. Fortress comes out here. And I'm pretty sure I double into Gallade, which is awesome. And I have to go for Fire Punch. And I see this knocks it out. It's Assault Vest. That's why I took the Swallow hits really well. Yep. Gallade gets fucking everything. Gets legit everything. Fire moves. Fire Punch, into Earthquake. Everything. Everything. This is why Gallade, such a great mon. Shadow Sneak for that. Teleport. Wish. I know it gets Wish too. Triple Axle. Like, it's so good. As it goes into this. And I just have a free switch in. If it goes for Willow, then it's fine. Pretty sure I just go for a Toxicate. Right? Probably Roost. So bring in Barney. Oh, I mean Defog. That's what I'm going to say, not Roost. And I get to set up a free Head Smash or a DD. Go for the DD here. Now I'm faster. Dragon Claw. Don't want to risk the Head Smash. Jellicent here. I go back into Jaleel. Expecting a Willow here. Misses the Willow, but it doesn't matter. I'm already paired. Gets Intimidate off on me. I set up a Spike. I think it's valuable. Go into my switch in Swampert as she predicts that in Trailblazes, which is scary as shit. And I'm thinking, I lost this game easily. I had to go into you. Get the attack drop again, double. And I see him. I'm wearing this thing down, which is nice. She realizes that. I get fully parried. Scald. She doesn't really have much to touch my Sewing Quillfish. So I know it's gonna be a Strength Sap. Pretty sure I have to just go for Barbarage and freaking poison it. I get fully parried again. Scald. I need this. I don't have Pain Split on the set, right? I get the poison. Did I not have Pain Split? I did not have Pain Split on the set. If I have Pain Split, yeah. Changes everything. Scald knocks me out. But I'm seeing this with rolls, right? There's a good chance I knock this thing out. And I do. Big. Barney, we need that KO. Monster comes out. Go back to my Swampert. T-Wave, yeah. Not playing around with that. Foul play. Yep. 24. Scald. Get some nice chip on it. And I think, does she go for a Wish? Or no, she goes for another foul play. I go for another Scald here. Don't want to do anything too predictable. They go into my Gallade here. And I know I have a free agility here. She goes for a foul play. Does a fuck ton of damage. Sacred Sword kills this thing really nicely. Here comes Crobat. You don't want to take a Psycho Cut. You're dead too. And yeah. I don't know why she didn't go to this. She could have gone into Crobat after Tauros, but she threw. She should have done that. And Gallade gets 3 kills. Very good. Very good. And now I'm 3-1. Very happy where I am at right now. Back in the wood column. To be fair, they all, as you can see, don't take a look at the top part. Yeah, Lex went 4 and 5. Parker went 3 and 6. And Jeb, who became Evader, was in last place. So I had to get some redemption against Fishy, week 5, which had a very scary team into me. It's a Will-O-Wisp team, I know. Very scary. Iron Thorns, Vaporeon, Tigaton, Rotomo, Toxicroak, and Delphox. I was very scared of Braviary, but Braviary didn't come. So, yeah. Is this the one I brought? Yes, this is definitely the team. It says Untitled 254. My bad, Fishy. AV set. Pursuing Quillfish, just max special defense. Agility, Sacred Sword, Triple Axle, Leaf Blade, hits everything very well. Team has a Terra Electric, Rapidash. I feel like I said it. Another Hardstone, Tyrantrum, Leavanny, Focus Sash. No Swell this time. Yeah. So I lead with this as it tricks. I should have known. I knew this thing would be Scarf. It's a spike up. I knew 2 spikes were very valuable here. It goes for a Willow. Can't really do much about it. As I'm like, is it gonna just go for another Willow? She's gonna Volts. And Iron Thorns comes out, and I see its boots. I go for an Earthquake, right? Fishy reads that. Willow's this thing. I go for a Head Smash, do 39. I need to kill this thing as fast as possible. I live a Leaf Storm, which is awesome. I go for Facade. Not the Facade. Yeah. Knew I needed to kill that as fast as possible. I have a Mega Horn. We'll tech. Go into my swamp here. Yeah, I'm not like that. Go back just doing Quillfish. Basically, I have to play out of my mind against Fishy because I know Fishy probably the best player. It's either him a lot or Hannah too. And this thing gets to wish. Fuck! I have to SD. And I know it's gonna get Willow. Mega Horn. Yep, doesn't kill. It's predicted. So I need the SD up. Brings in Vaporeon. Spins 2. Bringing Boots on everything. Electric. Wild Charge. Should chunk it. But it's also going to chunk me too. As you see, this thing is on its last limbs. It's protects. It gets half its health back. Takes a lot of damage from Toxic. This is an important turn here. As I knew, I felt like he was going to switch here. Does he want his Vaporeon to die here? I'm like, these two are very highly come in. And I predict, and I go for a high sports power. But of course, it lives on 1, and then I don't get another one. Because I died a burn. But I made a good prediction. Come back in this game. Of course, he gets the read correct. Flamethrower just chunks me. Yeah, and I can't really touch Tinkaton too much, but I go for Pain Split. He misplaced there. He could have just killed me. You go Swampert here. Stealth Rocks come out here. Knock. Kills my AV. I thought the switch was coming out to Rotom. Yes, he encores me. As I go into Gallade here, like Will-O-Wisp for sure is coming out here. That makes sense. Missed the Willow. So I guess it matters a little bit. As I go for Earth Power, and I'm like, of course, he's getting every fucking read correct here now. Leaf Storm doesn't knock me out. But every time he has a free switch into Tinkaton, but he sacks this thing. Thankfully. So he goes Pig and Demweer as I go Swampert here. I have to go straight Gallade. I have to. Scald. Hoping for no burn. Don't get a burn. Sighing. Okay. Gotta kill you. Got him dead. So here comes the Obitoad, Terra Toxic Rogue. And it just outspeeds me. Knock off. Can't really touch you. I have to go for Earth Power. CC does a lot. Gets a Poison Touch on me. It's very unfortunate. Now there's no way to live it up close combat. And Leavanny comes out. Gets the top. Well, that's game because Delphox outspeeds me in his boots. I die. Go to 3 and 2. Didn't think I had a good chance against Fishy. Really caught with him, so I didn't say GG. So my bad. I'm like, fuck, man. This ain't looking good. It's a mid off for me. Because now I go against Kevin, and this is a must-win game for me. A must-win game. And I know Kevin didn't make any transactions. Kevin had Eel, Araquanid, Flygon, which they all came. There's one more Terra Charizard, right? He didn't bring the Terra Charizard against me. And Zoroark. No Zoroark. And I think I had a really good matchup into him, right? Normal choice specs, Swellow. I say, fuck it, let's go. He leaves Araquanid. I go Swellow here. Endure. Hurricane. It lives. I know Custap Berry's coming out here, so I'm just switching out. It's a little too obvious, Kevin. Good for Shasink doesn't want the webs to come out. Knockoff. There's a Jaleel. Everyone's bringing knockoff, and I have 2 Emulate Mons. The Toxic on Flygon. Alright, Swampert's just a safe switch if you're looking for U-turn. He goes for a DD here. easily. Because I do have P-Jab, Scarf P-Jab. So I know Spores coming off there. Or Leech. Goes into this thing. Massive damage. Yawn. We're just gonna switch out much. Just yawning around. Slack off. Lethal. Flip out. Delayed. Sacred Sword. Knocks. Life Orb this time. The Coalfish. Swallow. I thought he was switching and Spores me. He was hoping on a Hurricane Miss, he told me. Yeah, this thing should get back into full. Don't fuck. Doesn't kill. He just makes this thing go to sleep. Don't get the roll. So I miss Play Rough. Meat Seed. Full para. Into full para. He's laughing. I'm fucking pissed. P-Jab. Doesn't kill. To sleep. Fucking. I finally get the fucking roll. Trailblaze. Trailblaze. Yeah, that one pissed me off. Now I didn't think play this. Well, I think I easily would have won. Swell goes crazy. Switch out. Soon Bullfish. Blade. Listen, everyone's gonna bring a Trailblaze against me most weeks. Alright, I can't do anything about double paras on Blade. And I have Hayrod, who is one of the best players too. I'm like, okay, I gotta win this game pretty well. So I have Scarf Gallade, Heartstone, Tyrantrum, Jebwai the Swallow, of course. I'm bringing Guts this time, Adamant. I didn't see a reason to speed tie because I have quick attack for Kilo, Jimbei, Assault Vest, Relaxed, Yami with Reflect, Recurring Fairy. And going to A-Rod's team, he won the War for Scares team. He didn't bring the Sliggoo. He had Lashana this time, the Aromatisse. Then there was no something. I thought of. So Muck, yeah, it was Muck. No Muck. Very happy to see no Muck. Well, I guess what happens when you have two Psychics. Decide to lead off with this. Get a nice triple Axle off. I don't kill, but I don't get the full 3, which is unfortunate. Go into Swallow. So he goes into that, but I get my Flame Orb off. I get a nice free U-turn. Ice Beam. I'm like, ooh, special. Interested. Scald. Still doesn't chunk to me, which is awesome. And now I go into Yami. Sea Flare. Doesn't get the drop, but it doesn't matter. Bye-bye, Yami. My defensive check. But now I get to bring in Swallow here. Facade. Bop. Rocky Helmet. That's fine. Do you want to go for another one? It's okay if I take all this chip. That's a free kill. You bring in Cleavor. Yeah, get me out of here. And knock off. I'm like, okay. I remember this. I'm like, Trailblaze is coming out here, and he's like, and it's U-turn. I'm like, huh. Interesting. As I flip, go back into Swallow, and I get another free Facade off. So he goes into Kilo, stacks to Kilo, because Nev switching to Guts Facade. The Aromatisse comes in. I see it lives. Like, what are you going to do? I'm in a good spot here. Like, Trick Room. Shit. All these mons are faster than everything on this team, except for Swampert. Set up an SD. I need to do something here. Terra Fairy. X Scissor. Forgot about Icon. Terra. Play Rough. We'll knock this thing out. That's one down. Feraligatr comes out. Liquids me. I'm dead. And I should have not flipped here. Because now I have to choose something. And I chose Gallade. I don't get the burn, thankfully. And now I'm faster. And I go for a Psycho Cut. It's a middle ground play. So he goes for a Protect. Another Psycho Cut. Oh, shit. Psycho Cut does a lot. Trick Room here. And he goes for Moonblast. Didn't want it to Wish, because I'm pretty sure the last move is Wish. He goes for Protect here. Wants all of its health, but I'm like, okay. Stalling Trick Room turns is perfectly fine with me. Earthquake, yeah. This thing's going to be healthy. It's Lashana. Protect, yep, thought so. Didn't think it was going to go for Moonblast. So I'm not. It's like a roll. I'm pretty sure he lives with that, but I wanted to make sure. This Ice Beam just knocks me the fuck out. Swellow has to come in here, click Facade. And now it's time. Pretty sure I lose. I don't do enough damage. He just protects every time. Get as much. Now Facade is definitely out of range. But I get the highest roll. The absolute highest roll possible. And he goes for Protect on the quick attack. He laughs. He said, yeah, that's why I did it. And I thought that was game. But I get the highest roll again on a quick attack. And, Swellow's showing that GOAT status right there. He bounced back to 4 and 3. Very close battle. Really well played by A-Rod. I should have lost that game. People weren't expecting Good Swellow to come in clutch there. Like nobody, this was the first time I brought it all season, which was sick. So I was happy about. And yeah, let's move on to next week against Devin. Devin picked up a team. Devin's one of the better players too. He's one of the best players. Well, he picked up for Mykill, or not Mykill, for the Bacon Brawlers, but he dropped out of the league. He was 0-5. Devin pieced up a really scary team. I was very scared of Wishy Washy, but it didn't come. Rosters. Devin. He got 4-point Wishy Washy. Stunfisk, right? Did he bring the top 6? He didn't bring something, right? No Espeon. Yeah. No Espeon. Very scary. And I closed the fucking the Pokepaste. I brought another Flame Orb, Swellow, Adamant, faster than everything. Clear Emulate Gallade for the Intimidate Arcanine, because I knew an Arcanine with Willow was going to destroy my team. The DD Tyrantrum, a defensive Soon Coolfish, and a Zapplate Terrelectric on this for Empoleon. Empoleon's scary. Low kicks aren't for kids. Knockoffs. Does a fuck ton of damage. Go for a Gyro Ball. Get a good chunk of damage off on this thing. Goes for another knockoff. Kills me. But now I get a free Brave Bird. And I get to proc my my Flame Orb. You turn out into Rapidash. He flips. Good play on Devin. Gets intimidated. Noah's Arcanine. Very funny. I knew Will-O-Wisp was coming out. That's why I brought this thing in. And I get to click Facade. 70%. Okay. Are you going to live another one? Or are you going to go for an attack on me? Because killings are going to be very crucial. And Facade Empoleon does 37. Like, oh my god. I could just kill the Empoleon here. Yeah. This was incredible. Because then he gets the Intimidate off. I get a U-turn off here. Go into my Hisuian Coolfish. Flare Blitz comes off here. Don't know what he does. He goes for a Morning Sun. And I go for a Spike here. Stunfisk comes out. Barbarage, Stunfisk, get a crit. No poison though. Go into Rapidash. He sets up Stealth Rocks. High horsepower. It's the berry, and this does nothing. Earth Power chunks me, and it gets a Spidef drop. Like, well, I'm just fucking dead. High horsepower again. Yeah, he makes a good read. I decided to save it, and I go into Jaleel. Power Whip doesn't knock me out. Of course. I go for Barbarage again. And I get the poison, thankfully. The Stunfisk is seeming like a problem. Like, so you can get the kill on Rapidash. It's time for Rapidash to leave. Yeah, scary. Go into Swellow here. I go for Facade. Because I get to do a fuck ton of damage. And then he brings in Noah's Arcanine again. See its boots. Go Facade again. Swell has done its job. Flare Blitz, and now it's under half. Because now Gallade can just kill with Sacred Sword. Because I could see it was defensive investment. Here comes out Creamy. I go right back into Jaleel. And Alluring Voice just straight up knocks me out. Okay. Tyrantrum, it's your fucking time. One head smash, one dead. Low Kicks comes out. First impression, does 60%. Head smash, kills it too. Oof. Here comes Delmise. Head smash again, and he does not miss. Barney just comes in clutch here. It's females for some reason. Oh, fucking awesome, Adamant. Yeah. Thank God you hit his head smashes. I have Gallade in the back. With don't I have Triple X? No, I had Night Slash for it. But still, this thing coming in clutch. I'm glad Tyrantrum did its thing. And that made us go into playoffs here. And then I did a Troll Week, Clueless versus Dim. Didn't really matter here. I didn't bring too much troll stuff. I had Salic Berry, Destiny Bond. I had Natural Gift Aqua Berry for a Abomasnow that didn't come. Throat Spray, Mirror Move. Yeah, this is not troll. Granny Webbers with Fellstinger, Sunny Day, Chlorophyll. And then, of course, I brought Persian Archie. So he has some good sets. I'm nasty plot here. He does not know what this is. Curse. Shockwave. 79. Technician boosted, baby. Technician fucking boosted. Round. Kills it. Rotom Fan. Fan of Violence. Round again. 67%, baby. It's insane. Sets up Electric Terrain. Gets the defense boost. Knockoff does nothing. Thief. Seals my Aqua Berry. So I can't kill. I can't use my natural gift for once. Trailblaze, yeah. Oof. Earthquake, 60%. Lovely. Trailblaze again kills me. Yeah, Terra Fairy. Alluring Voice, Sash, baby. Fucking Sash. And I'm head smashing my way to victory. Brings in this thing. Flame Charge. Oof. That's gonna kill me. He misses the Will-O-Wisp. Huge, because I Sacred Sword. He lives on 1. He goes for Blast Burn. Like, fuck. I don't really care about the game. I want to show him. Blast Burn, motherfucker. I must recharge. And misses a Zap Cannon. Blunder Policy. Misses another Zap Cannon. You know what? It's my time. I go for the Boom Burst. Get my Throat Spray. Misses another Zap Cannon. Mirror Move. Zap Cannon. Fuck. And that's game. Curses me. Did I go for Sunny Day here? Yes. Granny Webbers. Low Kick. Does nothing. Fire Blast. Yeah, it's going to kill me. And lose 1-0 to Dim in a meme match. It was fun. It was fun. I didn't have too many meme sets. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I want to show up my drop. Because here is playoffs. As you see, I'll go to DraftKings. PDF. Not Brady's doc for PDF. You see my full legal name. Spoilers, 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 spoilers. Hannah quarterfinals. Hannah had going into seeding, the 7th seed, definitely the worst player of all these people. Yeah, didn't get lucky in a lot of parts of my season, I thought, and I had a really good team to me to be defensive, and I don't know that went crazy in the other season with Terra Primate really annihilate. They got 18 kills this season. Raichu that had a menaced matchup into me. Steelix, which I always thought was coming because I had barely any ways to deal with it. Like Gallade, Swampert. Didn't look too good for me at all. At all. This one, so I was shitless. And this is what I was working with. I had Lumberry Tyrantrum with Aerial Ace for the Chestnut, Rindoberry Swampert, take a move, flip out, Stealth Rocks, hit and Demented the Swellow. It's playoff time. Specs, Yami, right? I feel like Doublade hasn't come too much recently. Rock Slide for the, if I could pick off the Moltres and switch in a Spadef, Hisuian Quillfish, a Lumberry Gallade, Rock Slide for Moltres, Agility, Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, pretty normal all season. I was expecting Hannah to just go crazy on me here. Let's see that. So yeah, I was like, okay, no Raichu, no Miss Mag, which went crazy against me, and I saw Starmie here. I like, of course, Starmie I always thought had a chance to come, but I had no clue if it was gonna come in general. I didn't realize I can just make that full screen, which is nice. I think my music died, but it's just not playing. Yeah. So I knew this was interesting. My lead in all my mocks I did was Swampert. And I see it has no Spadef at all. Surf did way too much damage. I'm like, okay, very fucking great start. Very excited. And call. Go for a flip turn here. And I bring in Gallade. I know I'm never killing here. Psycho Cut still gets a good chunk of damage off. Knockoff crits me. Fuck, man. But I get another Psycho Cut off here. And I get this thing to 60%. And as you can see, I'm chipped a lot of stuff, which is awesome. I am happy with this star and a half. Even though Gallade's like kind of crippled for most of the game, I thought, you know, Scald, take it well. It's my special type. That's my always my stomach check here. I go for a spike because I always want to make sure I can kill Steelix. Don't want that thing getting a wish pass or whatnot. And I get the poison. I was like, yes. My play here is always to Pain Split. Thankfully, that I was right there. And I'm going to go into my thing you're switching here. Air Burst, yeah. Boom Burst absolutely destroys you. And I misclick and accidentally click Hurricane. But that's fine because she gives Steelix. And then here comes Mega Auto. Do anything to you. Go into Mega Auto check. Wish. I'm like, come on. Motion's coming. Yeah. Made sense. Made more sense. Yeah, I have to go back to the jungle. Hisuian Quillfish here. My position. Okay. This is the Lychee, which is impactful and a half. Actually, just in a position myself. Knock off my UDLA. And gets the leech off on me. And yeah. In a spot now where I'm gonna go Gallade, sack this thing. It goes for a synth, which is awesome because I get another Psycho Cut off. It goes for a Seed Bomb, which I live. And now I get another Psycho Cut off, and it seems like she wants to keep her Moltres here. So here I'm gonna explain a turn. I'm like, okay, if it roosts for some reason, I have Rock Slide. I was gonna go for Rock Slide, just in case it roosts here. But it's full Fizz Def, so Rock Slide's just gonna kill. And Gallade did an amazing job out wall breaking this team. Here comes Starmie, picks me up, and it's time for Swellow, baby. It's time for a Boom Burst, and here's max special defense. Oh no, doesn't take it too well. Mega Balls, and I kill the Saiyans. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Don't really have a switch into you, but Rage Fist does nothing to do Blade. You're Terra fighting. It turns out she was Scarf. Hannah was Scarf Primate. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna SD. I'm gonna SD up as much as I can. It's not GG. I don't have Shadow Sneak. Yeah. And then Gotta has knockoff. Get to my Eviolite. Goes for an Iron Head though. Kill you. Starmie comes out. I do need to keep this thing healthy for Primeape. So I sack my Sewing Quillfish here. And I can just go Swellow here. Swellow will pick off a kill here no matter what. Chooses this thing. Alright. You're gonna lock yourself into close combat. Just decides to U-turn. She knows Raps right there. Didn't think I was gonna beat Hannah. She's a way better player than me. She was the one who beat me my first finals appearance, GTL 1. Very good player. Respect her a lot. Way better than me. She enjoys drafting stall teams, which I don't understand. Feels nice to when I beat her here too, because I just didn't expect anything like this to happen. At the time, when this happened too, my girlfriend just broke up with me. I was in shambles, like crazy, man. It was tough. It was tough. This win was probably my second favorite win of all time because I'm gonna fucking tear up, man. But yeah, shit was not going well. My computer broke. Right, I was on my roommate's extra laptop he had doing this battle. Yeah, life was just going to shit, like for me, at this point. Yeah, and I fucking won this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lose the semifinals against Jay. Oops, wrong thing. Because Jay has a lot of stuff that's going to happen that will just easily kill me, like a Terra Executor, Hitmonlee, and Drifbloom. Because Drifbloom had an amazing matchup against me. Stuff like that. But we'll go see this battle. But yeah, that was a great game to Hannah. We go against Jay's Eyes. She brings a Vespiquen. I was shocked. And I knew I need to chip this thing because Piloswine had the second best matchup against me, I felt like. So Trailblaze, like shit. I am Scarf though. I get the defense drop, which was huge for me. Kill you. Here comes Vespiquen. I'm like, how much damage am I going to do with this? I do a good chunk, and I get another defense drop. I'm like, okay. But I do think my best play here is to switch out and just get initiative. As I see he air slash. He thinks I'm going, because I don't bring Hurricane. He taunts me, which I think is a big misplay. He thought I was going to defog. But yeah, I don't bring defog in my Swallow, my only remover. As I go for P-Jab, thinking Gardevoir has a chance to come in or something. Just a safe play all around. And here's a play. I think going for high horsepower makes sense. Because it just does the most damage. Terra Fairy. And this was awesome because he brings in the kill leader himself, Reverum. And I fucking Oko that shit. Play rough, kills you too. You're not Scarf. Thinking I'm locked in. I'm not. And I see this thing as Scarf. Like, okay. Quillfish. We're just going to go Fiend for poison here. And we should be in a good spot. Don't know what Gardevoir set that is, but I can figure that out. I have 3 Mons left. So yeah, I finally get the poison. I'm like, okay. This thing's dead here. But he goes into Freerin, the Gardevoir. It's the Intimidate drop on me, but that's fine. And I pick up first turn poison. Jaleel is fucking goated. Like he always is. He Healing Wishes. I'm like, okay, I guess his best chance is to win with this. And this game was fast. Yeah, it didn't expect this game to go in this shift turns. Get a fucking Sacred Sword off. No defense at all. And Chastity picks up the kill. He was not too happy about this. Sorry for the hacks, but I understand. Shit like this happens. Cells in this like even now. Because we battled pretty after like I said, all this shit was happening. Still was on my new computer. No, computer, this is what I had. Semifinals. Yeah, I was very scared of Driftbloom, Scar Swampert, yeah. And now I actually have my finals team because I battled on this computer, my new computer I have now. I finally got my replacement. Let's go over it because I went against Fishy, who demolished me the first time. I didn't build too much. I thought it was just an automatic loss because two mons that just destroy me. Don't really have a good check to Toxic Rogue. Rotomose Scarf is insane against me. Tinkaton's just a great mon. Braviary insane. Iron Thorns does a shit shenanigans, and then Vaporeon. Very defensive mon. And he doesn't bring the Vaporeon here, and he does bring this. And I was scared because I think these three are all Scarf. This whole game, I keep in mind. That's how I spent. I'm like, Swellow, get good initiative. I didn't want this thing to be Choice Scarf. As I make a big miscalculation. Right. I don't have a single Boots mon. I'm like, he's probably scared of Earthquake here. As he goes for Stealth Rock, I'm like, okay. Let me pick off something with the Sacred Sword. He doesn't have the best mission to Gallade. Something he was very scared of, because he doesn't. And then a Braviary comes in, I'm like, it's hella Scarf and a half. I take a lot of fucking damage with Time Mansion. But it's okay, I got a free head smash. Nothing on his team wants to take a smash. Even Tank's gonna take a chunk. What I missed. Very nervous. Gigaton gonna do a lot. But free Pain Split off here. It's a good read. It's a free SD. So I can't do anything to this. And I'm like, this is fucking raps. This is fucking raps. I already fucking lost. Let me bring in Gosh. He thinks X. He always clicks Sucker Punch. He ran out of Sucker Punches in all of his mocks. I didn't do any mocks for this. I was, of course, still heartbroken because I did all my playoff matches pretty soon after. Didn't really care about Pokemon at the time. I'll be honest. I'm in a better state now. Like, don't get me wrong. It's only been like 2 or 3 weeks since finals. 2 weeks, no, not even a week and a half, 2. I don't know. Shit, man, it's crazy that much time has gone by. Talking about, yeah, but I was like, yeah, I'm not winning this. And then he forgets I'm Terra Electric, Brave Bird, and Rapidash has been goated recently. I feel like Rapidash put in a fuck ton of work. I was very happy with the job because now I just go into Jaleel. I get a free Bar Barrage off here, for sure. As he volts, but Pain Split is just freer. Getting that chip off, very good. I go into Swampert because I get a flip. I can't hit it with an EQ. But I'm like, okay, Gallade doesn't kill, but I think it's in my best interest just to go keeping this thing around for Delphox is extremely nice. Sacred Sword does a fuck ton of chunk damage. And I'm like, okay, he has to switch out here, and I see he's not Scarf. He is not. So, but I go make the play Agility, right? Because this mod still has its Air Balloon. Don't know which one he wants to go into. 50-50 no matter what. So I can always get a free Agility off. Earthquake into Psyshock kills me. But I have Coalfish. Always takes one, and I always kill this thing back. Easily with a Crunch. Scorching Sands, he gets the burn. So that's unfortunate. I don't kill this thing because I'm burned. Kill this. And then Swellow comes in here. I know I can proc my Flame Orb Guts with a quick attack here. This quick attack always kills this thing. And I'm sitting in a good spot. I don't know how much. I need to kill this fucking balloon. I can always just U-turn out and then just go straight. Funny enough, he pickpockets my Flame Orb. And I was like, called him. He's like, ah, shit. I love Fishy, man. And I know this was fucking raps. I'm like, I'm about to win my first fucking. Okay, how did I stumble on that? My first fucking draft league. Facade kills this. And I still think it's Scarf for some reason, but I know Quick Attack always kills this thing. And I win my first draft league, and it's the one I run. Low tier, very fun. Fucking Swallow was the GOAT. Nobody got me. I know Gut Swallow got me with Facade. I got an amen. So yeah, it was very fun running the season with Austin. Didn't expect to win. I do say a lot of my stuff comes to luck. So one thing I won, I was expecting to win an IRL Survivor. This and the IRL Survivor were like pretty close to each other. Lost that because the jury just didn't, I guess, favor me. Even though I did by far the best social game. But moving on, that's not the topic I want to say here. So, PDF. One thing I want to get out here is PDF. We did us awards. I won Best Transactor. Right. And there's something. Oh no, that's the actual. That's the actual thing. Award show. A couple things. Thank you to everyone who played. And yeah, this was big for me. I won the Best Transactor award. Just me, Hannah Parker. But yeah, if anyone wants to play PDF Season 2, it's an Uber's League. I've been working very, very, very hard on it. This sheet. I will even give a little reveal to the tier list if you're actually watching this. No clue, not everything's finalized yet. But yeah, go pause the video. Terra Loud for high tier, looking like. See which Brokemons. I don't want any of these fucking Brokemons in it. But to the actual point, I want to say, thank you for sticking around with me. Life's tough. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and I have a full week to do whatever I want. I can record, stream, who the fuck knows. Might just chill out, have a fun time. But thanks for sticking with me with this video. Listen to me ramble a lot in general. So, yeah. Be all, guys. Stay safe. Hit me up. You know I'll be around. See you guys in the future. Peace.